Are you prepared if you have to make a forced landing? If not, you better think again before setting off, and this is especially important during these colder months. Being prepared starts off with filing a flight plan and making sure that your emergency locating transmitter is operational. Because in the event of an emergency, being found quickly by search and rescue forces will increase your chances of survival. Being prepared also means making sure that you're dressed for the conditions that prevail on the ground, en route, and at the destination. Street clothes may be adequate for on board, but remember, it can be cold out there when stranded. Lack of suitable clothing can take its toll in the race against time, especially in rain or snow. And even getting stuck at the end of a runway can mean a long, cold walk back if not dressed properly, and this includes what you wear on your feet. An essential part of a safe flight is having an emergency kit on board. This includes extra clothing, matches, flashlights, emergency food, a first aid kit, blankets, and sleeping bags. Onboard survival equipment is not only mandated by regulations, but can mean the difference between survival or not. If you do end up making an unscheduled landing, hypothermia can be a real threat. If you start to shiver, you need to take steps to warm up immediately. If your clothes are wet, put dry ones on, start a fire, and make a temporary shelter. Remember, even with a flight plan and a transmitting ELT, high winds, blowing snow, or a winter storm can delay a rescue and force you to stay out in the elements longer than you might expect. Survival is something you plan for in advance when everything else is going right. The key is to be prepared, and if you are, any unplanned stops will be much more comfortable in the short term, and your chance of survival that much better in the end.